In the heart of a cold December night, a thick silence blanketed the world. It was the year 1347. The sun had long disappeared behind pale gray clouds, and snow fell slowly onto the rooftops of small wooden cottages scattered across Europe's countryside. Inside one such home, a fire cracked faintly in the corner, barely giving enough warmth to chase away the creeping chill. The walls made from mud and straw did little to hold in the heat. A family of 6 sat closely, wrapped in old wool, hoping the wind wouldn't get worse by dawn. There was no electricity, no hot water, no coats stitched by machines, only what nature and your own hands could offer. And tonight, it wasn't offering much. Life before winter. The arrival of winter wasn't just cold, it was terrifying. For people in the Middle Ages, winter meant survival or death. Everything depended on how well you had prepared during the warmer months. In spring, they sowed seeds. In summer, they worked the fields from sunrise to sunset. In autumn, they harvested every grain, every root vegetable, and every scrap of food they could store. Because once the first snow arrived, it was too late. If your harvest was poor, winter would be cruel. There were no supermarkets, no deliveries, no emergency services. If your village ran out of food, you either starved or prayed someone would help you. But help rarely came, because every village was struggling too. Fire and warmth. Keeping warm wasn't easy either. The rich had thick furs and great halls with large fireplaces, but even their castles were made of stone. Cold, damp, echoing stone. The poor had no such luxury. A single hearth, burning wood or dried dung, was often all they had. That fire had to cook their food, dry their clothes, and keep their family from freezing at night. But wood was limited. If you burned too much too soon, you'd run out before spring. So families learned to live in the cold. They slept together in one room, under shared blankets stuffed with straw or animal hair. Pets sometimes slept with them, not for love, but for heat. Food. Hunger at the table food was simple and scarce. In good years, there would be salted meats, dried fruits, or hard cheeses stored for winter. But in bad years, which came often, the meal was thin soup made from onions, cabbage, maybe a turnip if they were lucky. Bread was made from coarse flour, sometimes mixed with bark or ground acorns when wheat ran out. There were no fresh vegetables, no fruit, no milk once the cows stopped producing in the cold, and children often went to bed hungry.